and the auto ship ran at midnight. Auto ships run at midnight the night before. And she had messaged me at 10:50, but I didn't see the message until after midnight. She did not want the auto ship to run once it had already run. In those situations, when you have barriers and you have challenges in your business, I want you to face them head on. I want you to face them as a business owner. Do not get discouraged. Please don't get upset. I know those things happen, and it's making it about them and saying, okay, these things are hard to handle, and I'm going to do my best to make sure we solve this problem. We think in solutions. And I let her know, hey, we usually don't refund during our auto ship program. It's in our terms and policies, but I will do my best to see if we can get your money refunded. Your credit card has been removed and your auto ship has been turned off. So doing those two steps, making sure their card's off, making sure the auto ship is off and their credit card is removed, is assuring them that it's not going to happen again and that you've done your part to make sure it doesn't happen again. But you still want to keep that customer service aspect of it and say, in the future, if you ever want to order, I know this was a challenge today. I would still love to, I'm your Thrive girl, or something along those lines. You want to leave that open communication with them, but remember that it's okay if an auto ship runs and they don't have the knowledge of it. Like, I had messaged her and reminded her I had done my part. You do your part of reminding them 2 days before. You make sure they are good with their products, right? Make sure they have what they need. If they say, hey, I don't like the vanilla, I want to try something else, say, okay, let's do fudge brownie. Like, are you a chocolate fan, or do you just want something more semi-sweet but not too sweet? Okay, we can do chocolate. I don't think chocolate's very sweet. You want to have that recommendation. And what else? Just having that problem solving in your business. That's just an example that I had this morning that I want to share with you, that you're going to have challenges like that in your business and you have to know how to face them. So again, doing your part, making sure the auto ship is turned off, making sure you remove their card and you are used. I operate all of my customers' accounts, and that's just what I do. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Get familiar with customer accounts, get familiar with our back office, get familiar with our cloud-based technology, because you are your business. So that's just an example of, a challenge that you can walk through. And I'm always here as well. But, Alyssa, is there anything that you have to say? Do you need something specific in your business that you don't have, or that you need more of, or that we're not doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good right now with like sticking to what's already in place. I don't like really want to overwhelm myself. And with the guides, like, I know you guys said you updated them or whatever. So like each 14 days, restart and refollow the guides. Is that basically what you're meaning?
No, you don't have to go through the guides unless you're at a standstill in your business. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you're not enrolling, if you don't feel good about your business, go back through the guides for 14 days. That's what, and the thing is about the new guides is you have a post, you have a story, and you have a video for every single day. It's a quick video. It's in-depth explaining attraction marketing, sampling, conversations, IPAs. It's everything, but it's in a very simple layout. And when you bring a promoter in, you have to have confidence saying, okay, I know what to do. I'm going to walk her through exactly what steps that she needs to take. And I follow the posting guide, and it's saved in my albums. And I follow that guide. Guys, if we can duplicate this, you're going to have VIP earners over and over and over again. And you're going to hit the ground running. Your business will exponentially grow. So it's very simple because we have stories are already laid out, and then you're posting stuff. After your 14 days, do you know how to walk someone through the rest of their journey with Thrive? Still keeping it basic, right? So after the 14 days, you can always go back through it with your promoter again, or you can say, hey, how do you feel about your VIPs? Either we earned it or we didn't. Either way, we're still earning our weekly income. We're still working to get people on Thrive. We don't want to take our foot off the gas. That success loves speed. And that's so true, but do not put pressure on yourself and think you have to do all these things. Literally, it takes 10 minutes to walk someone through the first day. and the second day, 10 minutes at a time. But you have to check in with them. Are they going to ghost you? Probably. Some people do. Majority of people do. And that's okay. That's okay. We have more people that we need to impact. There's other people out there that need this. So that's where my mindset goes. But I know like it can break your heart a little bit when you see people walking away, or they don't see the value in this, right? They may message you a month later and say, hey, I'm ready. I had life happen. You're going to be there for them. Why? Because you've been consistent and they trust you. That's why consistency is so, so important, because people see it and people want your leadership because you're consistent and they trust. So that's good. Breaking chains is just like a part 2 of our team page. And I personally don't get overwhelmed, but I know not everyone is like that, because when I started, you guys, I was a sponge. I wanted to know every single thing there was to know about network marketing and about Thrive, because I wanted this so bad. And there are people out there who are hungry. There are people out there who want what you have. And you're going to find those people, you guys. So the guides are simple. Samantha had wanted information on products and stuff. How do you feel about the product knowledge? Like, where are you guys with, talking about the products? Like, I want to know, because I mean, it just came from Samantha, and I guess I can talk with her about this. If you guys are good with Lionhearted and you're good with the guides, that's all I wanted to hear. And I want to make sure, like, how to navigate that team page, how to walk someone through their VIPs. But product wise, do you have trouble talking about the products? Alyssa, do you have problems?
Yeah, so like I just started doing like the rest and the skincare peptide gel, and what else? The recharge DFT. So like I don't really know what's in them, or I just know that I like them. So like when I go to talk about it, I really don't know what to say to talk about it to help somebody else maybe want that too.
Okay, here's the thing. If I need to Google the benefits of each ingredient of our products and just like put it to the team page, I guess I could do that. But I went 40K without mentioning one ingredient. One ingredient. I have never talked about the ingredients ever. It's just how I feel, what I love about it, what it's done for me, right? If before Thrive, all I wanted to do was sleep, then I'm going to talk about the green tea extract, right? The energy, that's what our caffeine has come from. It's green tea extract in our capsules. But when it comes to our rest, there's melatonin. There is another ingredient like willow bark or something. That's natural aspirin. That's actually in our capsules. There's an ingredient in rest that helps with like PTSD and anxiety, and it naturally puts you to sleep. So when you look at our ingredients in our PDFs, Google those ingredients, Google them. That's being your own resource. And that's how Lindsay does it. That's how I do it. When we like Elite, we have raspberry ketones in our shakes, you guys, for the Elite. So guess what? I went and researched ketones. I went and researched different ingredients to see what the benefits are and talking about it, you guys. So you will, like, it's so important to talk about these things every day. Like Lindsay said, if you talked about the business yesterday, you worked your business yesterday. We always have to be talking about it. People don't know what they don't know. So when you share that, and they're like, oh, okay, that's why she loves it, because it has this ingredient and she was this way, now she's this way. She has that transformation with it. So like rest has something in it. Like I said, it helps naturally with your anxiety, with your sleep, with restfulness, putting your mind at ease, like chill. It has cortisol in it. Cortisol helps with your anxiety. It helps with your stress levels. It decreases your stress levels. It has stress relief and a couple other ingredients in there, but you've got to know like what it is and the benefit of it and correlate it with your story. Make it around your story of why it's benefiting, if that makes sense at all in any way, because we're paid storytellers. I don't know if this is helping. Did that help, Melissa?
Yeah, I'm just going to look into more of the ingredients.
Yeah, like I said, I like the ingredients. I like. I don't talk about like
Hmm.
Elite because it's new, right? Like the DFT that's coming today, the anniversary DFTs, it's Elite DFT. So I'm going to talk about the things that are in it and the benefits of it today on an unboxing, but that's like the only time I'm going to talk about it. Like, because it's new and, people want information and like, they're like, okay, so what is it? Like, never heard of this before. So you want to give that part of it, but like, it's not something that I do on a daily basis. Maybe it's something I should do, but like the way I've learned to share and market is by my experience, by my story. And
Leave him
people,
alone,
like
Camden.
if you tell them, like our recharge, they have elderberry, zinc, menthol, 5-HTP in them. I know that off the top of my head. If I go on my stories and I'm like, oh my gosh, this has 5-HTP, zinc, elderberry, menthol, and you read them off and you're gonna be like, and like, what is that going to do for me? If that makes sense. So it's educating yourself on what they have in them, but making sure you don't lose sight of your story too. Right. And you guys, the thing is like Thrive, like I know with everything happening and leaders leaving, I'm going to post this to Breaking Chains, but like people will leave their business. People will walk away from this company. People are going to have make decisions. You started this business alone. You are a part of a beautiful company. And if there's ever anything on your heart that you want to talk about, I'm an open book and we can talk. But if I am looking at what they're saying and looking at their stories and wondering what if and questioning my time here with Thrive, I am not focusing on my business. I am not focusing on the important things of why I started. We can compare the comp plan to other companies. And if you guys want me to do that, I can break it down. Because like I said, I want to have an open dialogue with you guys. We can do that. Okay. Q Sciences has been around since 2012. They have been around the same exact time Thrive has been around. It's not brand new. So when they say timing, they were a company 10 years ago. I have no idea what's going on. And they don't have a point per dollar system like we do. You have, when someone spends $100, they only get 60 of it in their volume. They don't get the full 100. So with our volume, we're volume based. You spend 100, you get 100 in volume towards your rank, towards your goal. Okay. So we don't lose, we get 100% of that in our volume, which is why it's so simple to rank up. Okay. And I do want to let you know that set pay that they were talking about and all of those things. I just want to educate you guys. I've done my research. I know the comp plan. You have to have 8,000 in sales before you get to that set pay. So that's wonderful. That's great. But for me and the average person that comes in a business like this, that has no experience, that's never done network marketing, that is just wanting to make money, Thrive's home. Thrive is the best. They can immediately start making money every Tuesday. They have their VIPs in their first 2 weeks without having to hit a rank, without having to have a team, right? And it's amazing. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing the way we are structured. I don't even know if that made sense, but like everything looks nice and shiny, but there's always fine print in a comp plan. There is always requirements you have to make within a comp plan. And where I know Thrive is home is because I know our comp plan. I know the importance of it and the important things that are in it. And like I said, when I enroll a promoter, I know they're going to earn a weekly income. I can help them earn a weekly income. I can help them earn their VIPs. I can help them thrive for free. And they don't have to spend $10, $15 on a website every month, right? They have website fees. We don't. Not everybody can make that, right? Not everybody wants to spend money to keep a business going. We don't have to do that here. And our products, we're customer based, right? Our products speak for themselves. Like I can't see a day without my capsules. I can't. Like during the detox when it came out, like I had to go without my Thrive. I was like, how do people do this? How do people wake up and not thrive? Like it's just something that I'm not willing to do. I don't want to do. And I can't see myself without it. And you just have to educate yourself on their comp plan. If you want to see an opportunity, if you're like, man, I don't know about this, maybe Thrive's not where I want to be, you have to look up things that are important. What is the comp plan? What is required? Do I pay a monthly fee? Those are things that people don't really realize when they come in. Yes, Desiree, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you just started. Today's your day one. Like, I'm telling you, it's so good to wake up and know I'm taking care of my body and know these products are working. So, be your own resource, Google ingredients, tell your testimony, and follow my lead. I am leading with the products every day. Okay, my passion. I'm going in my stories. I'm doing before and afters. I'm talking about the samples. I have a sample going out today, and I'm on fire again. I am on fire. Like I told him the other day, there was like a 6-month period where I was consistent. I was sharing the business. I was sharing the products, but I wasn't sharing what I had my hands on, if that makes sense. You can share products in business, but are you sharing what you have your hands on, what it can do for people, the value in this business, earning a weekly income, how that can help families, right? It's incredible what we have here in Thrive. It's just, it is. I just don't see myself anywhere else. And I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about that because you deserve to hear where my heart is and where I stand, because we know me and Katie were friends. We were very close. And it's just something that happens. It is something that happens, and you take the good with the bad. And I've kept my head down. I've not looked at things that are going to distract me. And I've done my research, and I feel good about my decision. I feel good about leading you guys. I feel good about this team. I would never want to jeopardize that. I would never want to mislead anyone or manipulate anyone to go somewhere and do something if that's not where my heart is. So I am staying put. I know you guys are staying put, and I'm an open book to talk about these things with, because I will be honest and truthful about everything. I will post this in the team page in our breaking chains. We do not use breaking chains as much, but again, it's like a part 2 segment to resources that you have. If I'm not a 200K, it's not compliant. So you're not supposed to have a team page unless you're 200K. So I have not been active in there. We don't really use that page. But if you guys want me to add different things in there, like Samantha had wanted some product knowledge and things, I will do my best to put things in there for you guys so that you know what you need to do. But when you look at those guides in Lionhearted and you see 7+ years of leadership in there, there's nothing that went unscathed. Like there's everything in there that is going to help you in whatever topic you have. And then my feedback as well, because y'all, like this playbook, I use like 4 or 5 pages out of it. It keeps me organized, and that's in the team page for your people who are hands-on and want pen to paper. And then we've got the boards app that I've trained on before that I want you guys to use. If you're not using it, you can absolutely open up this in your keyboard and have responses. I've talked about this with you guys before, but we can do a refresher. Like, what is Thrive? The promoter packs that I can send when someone's ready for pricing, before and afters. I've got the income disclosure, and I've got the Go VIP details, and I've got a sample graphic right there. If someone's like, hey, what is a sample? How does a sample work? I send them this graphic. And it holds pictures and it holds text, and it's very easy to get to. But if you're pen to paper, you want to write these things down, you can do that too. But like these are free resources, you guys, that you can use. I got a binder and put holes in it so it's not loose. And I've got my samples, my weekly IPA tracker, my potentials, my new customers, my master customers, and then my auto ships. And I'm keeping that full and keep making sure that I'm not forgetting people, because that can happen. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else, you guys. Our credits are different now. I think you have to I didn't earn credits this month, you guys, because one of my customers became a promoter and it will not count. So information tip there. If you have a customer who flips to promoter, it will not count for your credits. So please keep that in mind. That's why I'm always eager to enroll 4 auto ship customers a month. That is always my goal, at least 4. Your planning, you guys, our planning Zooms are Sundays at a great time, 11, I believe, and they're always recorded. Batching and content Zooms, planning, it's all in one. And then our PPA challenge that we have going on. I'm going to announce 3 winners at the end of our Ultimate Thriver competition. And it's 3 things that I want you guys to do in the week. It is so simple. And match energies, you guys, match efforts with people. If they are like tiptoeing around and they're not ready to thrive, that's okay. Put their name down and find the people that are like-minded. Find the people that really need this. And they're out there, you guys. When I hear that Thrive is saturated, I roll my eyes, because there are so many people who have no idea what it is. And the people that do know what Thrive is, they know that we are a credible company, right? We have credibility. We have the numbers. We have the foundation here. And I'm just honored to still be here with you guys. And I just, is there anything when it comes to customers and like customizing things that you guys, when someone's ready to ask about Thrive and they're like, what is it? Or I'm interested, the first question I ask them is, what results are you looking for? Better energy, better mood, or weight loss? Before I send anything else, I want to know what results they're looking for. And that gives me a starting point to continue on with what I recommend and what our pricing is. And closing, same thing, getting their account and their credit card information, putting it in the system, and keeping up with your customers and keeping them informed and taking care of them. I want you guys to be asking your potentials what results they are looking for. What are their goals in the new year, right? They want to thrive with you. They're interested. Okay, let's talk about goals. What are things you are looking for? If they say better energy, then you're going to recommend the standard TFT. That's how I set it up. Capsule shakes and standard. If they're looking for better energy and better mood, I'm going to bump it up to the black label, right? Some people want 2 or 3, or if they say all, right? If they say all, then I go for the black label every time. If they're like, hey, energy and weight loss, we're going to do 3 steps with Ultra. And now with our Elite, if anyone mentions weight loss at anything, recommend Elite. Hands down, recommend Elite. And VIP pricing, it was $180. It may be $200. It will officially be here on the 8th of January. And it will be ready to order, and it may go out of stock again. I'm not sure. I'm excited. With our Ultimate Thriver, I have an auto ship scheduled for the 10th or the 15th. I don't know yet. I'm going to schedule it, but I'm going to order my Elite. I'm going to wait till after the 8th to schedule my auto ship for Ultimate Thriver. And you have to spend at least $160 to stay in the competition. And, it's just a transformation, just a good, healthy transformation. And guys, when you are serious about your business and these products, and they see, hey, her transformation is awesome. It doesn't have to be like bodybuilder, like you're the best, like just a simple before and after that people are going to say, wow, look at how far she's come. Look at how hard she worked, And that's also going to create credibility. Credibility is everything, you guys. If people don't trust you, we have to work on that. We have to work on getting people to trust us and making it about them, what their goals are, how they are doing. but Ultimate Thriver is going to be great. Elite is coming, and I know we don't have trainings, but I want you all to feel my heart when I say that I am here for you and I'm not going anywhere. And there may be more people leave. Like I have seen a lot of people that I have built relationships with leave, and that's the name of the game. But I love you guys, and I guess that's it. Is there anything you guys want to add about everything that's going on or ask? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna post this to Lionhearted or to Breaking Chains, and people can watch the replay if they want.
I don't think I'm in the Breaking Chains group.
This was our page. Okay, listen, Melissa. So this is my team page, and I'm not supposed to have a team page, like I said, because I'm not 200K. It's not compliant to have a team page, but there was a time where there was a big pause in Lionhearted, and nobody was in there. Nobody was hosting work with me. Hardly. There was no trainings. There was just a period where there was a pause. So I made it my own team page. And like I said, this is just a second addition to what we already have, but you're in there, girl.
Yeah, I am. I see it.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm going to post this to Breaking Chains, and you guys can go watch the replay. But again, like, I want you all to know that you're set up for success, that you're in the right place, that you're at the right place. I didn't even see this comment. And I'm on day 4 of the boot camp, you guys. So if you need to walk through that as well, that's always a resource too. So, man, be loud and proud about what you have to offer, and lead with the products. Always lead with the products. But I love you guys, and I'm here, and I'll post this in the team page. Bye, loves.